2016 Ford Focus Electric. Ford's announcement that the 2017 Focus Electric will sport an EPA-rated driving range of 100 miles couldn't have come at a less opportune time. Here we are driving and testing a 16 model with a range of 76 miles when, in only a few months, it will be obsolete. Old kit. An iPhone 4 in an iPhone 6s world. If we were seriously considering the purchase of any electric, it would seem worth waiting for the 17 Focus to arrive because we'd either get a third more range with the new one or a screaming deal on a leftover 16 model. We'd also get a chance to comparison shop the Focus against the 2017 Chevrolet Bolt and its claimed 200-mile range. That said, a range of 76 miles is enough for most commutes. That we all use cars for more than just commuting explains why low-range EVs, such as the Focus, sell in minuscule volumes, but we digress. This author's commute is just over 22 miles each way, including 15 miles of 70-mile-per-hour highway. No home-to-office round trip was attempted without charging in the middle, however. One night, the Focus estimated the remaining range to be 22 miles when we got home. We made one stop between the office and home, so that's nowhere near 76 miles, but also well within the comfort zone. Overnight, the Focus soaked up about 12 kilowatt-hours of electricity, enough juice to provide a worry-free trip back to work. That said, a range of 76 miles is enough for most commutes. That we all use cars for more than just commuting explains why low-range EVs, such as the Focus, sell in minuscule volumes, but we digress. This author's commute is just over 22 miles each way, including 15 miles of 70-mile-per-hour highway. No home-to-office round trip was attempted without charging in the middle, however. One night, the Focus estimated the remaining range to be 22 miles when we got home. We made one stop between the office and home, so that's nowhere near 76 miles, but also well within the comfort zone. Overnight, the Focus soaked up about 12 kilowatt-hours of electricity, enough juice to provide a worry-free trip back to work. With an EPA combined rating of 105 mph, the Focus falls short of the base Leaf's 114 mph rating. We managed 71 mph, which is 10 mph short of the average of what 2015 Focus EV owners reported to the EPA. Our heavy right feet, when prompted, the Focus will get to 60 miles per hour in 9.9 seconds, certainly influenced this thirst for electrons. Oddly, the electric key fob has a remote auto start button. Initiating it preconditions the cabin, although its use is recommended only while the car is plugged in. The cabin is unchanged from that found in the gasoline models, which means you get familiar controls, Ford Sync infotainment with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an adequate back seat that may even accommodate adults with a little concession from those in front. And there is little concession in the driving. This EV goes down the road as well as the gas Focus, which is to say quietly and smoothly. Aside from the cargo capacity, there isn't much to dislike. The only question is whether 24 miles of range is worth the wait. If you are in the EV market, you'll also want to know that the 2014 Focus Electric, which had an MSRP that was $10,000 higher, finished second in a 6-way EV comparison test, beaten only by the electrified Chevrolet Spark, which is less widely available.
The 2018 Volkswagen Golf. The Volkswagen Golf may look unassuming, with its jelly bean body and small stature, but it's one of our very favorite cars to drive. A frequent recipient of our 10 Best Cars award, it expertly blends practicality, affordability, and real driving chops for a delightful package that demands almost no compromises from its owner. A 170 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine provides just the right amount of motivation for this little hatch, but the real stars of the show are the Golf's dynamic, nimble chassis and its always accurate steering, which make this car as rewarding to push hard in corners as it is when sliding and probably large cargo through the wide hatchback. Sure, Big Brother GTI has more power and better performance numbers, but for the everyman with weekly chores and a yen for back road joyrides, it's hard to do better than a Golf. What's new for 2018? The Golf's changes are relatively minor for 2018. The most significant change is a shuffling of the available trim levels. After slimming the lineup to just 2 models for 2017, S and Wolfsburg, Volkswagen has reinstated a 3-trim structure for the Golf for 2018. It can now be had as an S, SE, or SL model. The Wolfsburg trim is no more. Other changes include newly standard LED taillights and daytime running lights and rain-sensing windshield wipers. Lightly modified bumpers and a chrome-trimmed grille gussy up the front end, and 17-inch wheels are available in the SL trim. Inside, infotainment screens are larger across the lineup, with a 6.5-inch screen now marking the smallest display in the S trim, while the SE model has an 8.0-inch screen. Volkswagen's navigation services are now standard fare in the SL trim, also displayed on an 8.0-inch screen. Adaptive cruise control and an auto-dimming mirror are also newly standard in the Golf SL. What was new for 2017? Changes to the Golf for 2017 were limited to a shuffling of the lineup. A Wolfsburg trim was new, while 2016's SE and SL trims disappeared from the lineup. The slimmed-down lineup consisted in its entirety of the base S model and the Wolfsburg edition, which sat above the S trim and added active safety technology and a few convenience items. Trims and options we chose for 2017. The Golf starts at $20,715, and for buyers who are looking to keep the impact on their bank account minimal, the base Golf is a sufficient package. We like the engagement of the Golf's 5-speed manual transmission, but we also enjoy the quick-shifting, sure-footed 6-speed automatic. Both pair exclusively to an eager 170 horsepower turbocharged 1.8-liter 4-cylinder. The Wolfsburg trim carries significantly more content for a $1,700 premium, and it's worth the upgrade if you can swing it. The extra scratch will net drivers several enhancements, including leatherette seating surfaces with heated front seats, forward collision warning with automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert. The final tally for Emmanuel Golf Wolfsburg is $22,415.